Hello, Starseeds. Thank you for joining me again on my channel. Today I just wanted to talk about more so like twin flames and soulmates and kind of like share my experience and how I see what the twin flame journey is like, as well as or soulmate of that kind. So I just wanted to like brush up kind of like on a topic if nobody really knows what a twin flame or soulmate is. Um, I feel like a twin flame is somebody that you are connected and attached to. Your soul recognizes this other person and it's like they're like home to you. You're connected through a strong bond. More so, you mirror the other person, whether that brings up triggers or trauma responses within inside of you. This could be like a runner chaser dynamic. So if you're afraid, let's just say if you have abandonment issues, you will notice that within the dynamic of your twin flame journey, as your twin flame will be the runner and you could possibly be the chaser in the dynamic. That will bring up triggers for you to be able to heal those wounds that you have, that you've not really looked at and kind of buried in behind in the back of your mind and trying to avoid. So I find with twin flames, they bring out the best in you, but also the unhealed parts of you. And they help you be able to acknowledge what needs to be healed, right? We could also, like, once we start going through our healing journey and everything that we need to accomplish from our twin flame journey, we're able to unite with our twin flame and to be able to be in prosperous. It's like a completed soul when you come in contact with your twin flame. Mind you, not everyone is on a twin flame journey. Also, not everyone is meant to be with their twin flame. If there is abuse involved or any type of negativity, just know that that is not acceptable, and whether they're your twin flame or your soulmate, that's not a twin flame or a soulmate. Someone that's abusive and treating you terribly, I don't condone that at all. From experience with the twin flame journey, I find even through distance, even if you are separated, once you come in contact with your twin flame, it's very hard to release that person because they are a part of us. So when you come into contact with your twin flame, even if it's a runner chaser dynamic where the person is in and out of your life, or you don't speak to that person for a long period of time, or you guys are dating and then you guys break up and separate, or say you met them one time, but you never came in contact with them after that. It was just the one time that you guys had met. It's very hard for you to be able to not think about that person. Regardless of the situation, it's like, it's almost as if like they constantly pop up in your head when you least expect it. You're doing your own thing, doing whatever, and it's like constant thought of that person over and over and over again. It's almost like an obsessive thought. And it's like you can't shake that feeling or that thought from your mind. Also, not only are you thinking about them all the time, you're constantly dreaming about them, or wondering how they're doing, or just like random thoughts that come to mind. Um, Regardless if you are separated or you are together, it's hard to shake your twin flame. Even if you say, hey, I'm cutting them off, that's it, I'm done with this, I'm not doing this anymore, somehow, some way, regardless of what, you're constantly thinking about them. Or it's like you're constantly drawn back to each other somehow. Like you're constantly like, it's almost like a magnet. Like you guys are just kind of like magnetized towards each other no matter what. So it's very hard. I don't believe that, I find when you try to walk away from your twin flame or avoid your twin flame, the thoughts become worse. It's like 10 times worse. It's like constant, 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 constant. And then when you're not around them or with them, it's almost like a part of you, like you could be happy, but it's almost like a part of you is missing. You feel like you're not where you're supposed to be. Almost like you're sitting there, but like you're not really there, if that makes any sense. With soulmates, we have many soulmates in our lifetime. With soulmates, they're harmonious relationships, people that we're happy with, we could be happy with for long term. They make us happy. Not all relationships are perfect. You know, you're going to have your ups and your downs, and you're going to go through trials and tribulations, and your relationship's going to be constantly tested. I believe a soulmate is kind of like a twin flame journey. Sometimes they could trigger some things inside of you. Soulmate could be a lover. It could come as a friend. It could come as a family member. We have many soulmates in our lives. Not all of us will be with a soulmate either, or particularly one soulmate. And then we have karmic relationships, where there's karmics that teach us lessons in our lives. Those are the fleeting energies that we're not meant to be with, but they're helping us grow as people and push us forward and learn lessons from them so we don't repeat the same mistakes. Sometimes people end up mistaking a karmic relationship for a soulmate, which is not the case. But just know, like, from experience, with the whole twin flame journey and the soulmate journey, that type of stuff, once you meet that person, it's almost like it's written for you. You can't get rid of it. No matter how hard you try, there's no getting rid of it. You could try and push it away, and it will just keep coming right back to you, because a twin flame is there and meant to literally propel you into your higher self. And once we start healing those traumas and those triggers and those things that make us triggered about ourselves and the things that we went through in our past and things like that, only then can we heal, and we can be able to release that twin flame. But at the same time, as you're going through your awakening and your healing, your twin flame is going through the same thing. So you're mirroring each other's thoughts and feelings.